This is going to be the bread rant video because, well, Ira and I got into it. I'm like, well, besides homemade bread in the United States, bread is okay in the United States. Ira, no.
You guys, you don't really have bread, honestly. I mean, the bread that can be bought in a regular store, regular place, it tastes like nothing. Especially if it's toast bread, that's I might as well be chewing on a soggy piece of cardboard. I mean, I get why you guys love toast so much. At least it gets crunchy then, because before then it's just a soggy piece of. Well, never mind. It's whatever what you want in there, but it's a soggy piece of cardboard or mashed paper. Actually, papier mâché is pretty accurate for that bread.
Tell about the specialty bread that you had in the one city.
So in San Francisco, there is this sour bread which like locals are really proud of. First time I was there, I completely missed the whole building. I was like, this building is selling sour bread in cans, and that was really weird to me because who in the world would think of selling bread in cans? I mean, they're probably Americans. Yes, because in Ukraine we bake the bread and we sell the bread. We bake the bread and we sell the bread. If you want the fancy bread, you go into small bakeries which bake it every single morning, so it's nice and fresh and you can still smell it and it's crunchy and your mouth waters as soon as you walk through the door. But anyway, sour bread. So I was invited with a bunch of locals who were very proud of their sourdough bread, and we were sitting at the table and there was bread on the table, so I ate some. And it was an okay bread. I mean, like, not the best I've eaten, honestly. I mean, we sell those for cheap in Ukraine. It's considered like
So.
average cheap bread. and then I raised my eyes and I saw that everyone at the table was looking at me very expectantly. So I was like, what's going on, guys? Do you like the bread? Yes, it's okay. And at that point, and then they started talking how it was like their unique sort of bread, like the whole thing. And I was like, oh, I suddenly realized that what I took for just like your average bread and sourdough being sold for people who don't want to do their own dough, but just want to bake it. I thought it was a point of laziness rather than a point of fanciness. But turns out it's actually considered very fancy and I'm proud of it. So for the next hour, I was trying very hard not to offend anyone by trying to awkwardly say that yes, this bread is quite fine, and trying to avoid saying that in Ukraine this bread is nothing special.
My father agrees with you on bread. The only exception I would make was my grandmother's bread, rolls and bread.
Look, the bread you make yourself is natural bread. Whatever else you buy at the store is not. It's really not. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but really it's not bread. Literally, every single person from the state that comes to Ukraine, and I've met quite a few, and we always take them to a Ukrainian restaurant, and the restaurant usually puts up, obviously, like cut up bread, which usually they either bake themselves or they buy it at the store, and first thing, like everyone gouges themselves on this bread. Oh my god, this is so delicious. What sort of bread is that? Oh, it's so delicious. Meanwhile, us Ukrainians sitting there like, are you guys starving?
That's a whole different.
Are you guys starving there in the States? Have you ever eaten normal bread? Because for us, bread is a staple food.
Bread is a staple food in America. It's just
okay. Look, what you call bread and what I call bread are two different things. If you're content eating papier mâché, that's on you.
Okay, we're going to get to the Do Americans Starve in another video here in a minute because you went on a whole rant about that. So yes. I'll stop this video and we will do another one.
Okay.